They were found frozen in place, weapons still raised, exactly where they had collapsed. This happened during Napoleon Bonaparte's retreat from Russia in the winter of 1812, after the Grand Army failed to force a decisive victory. What began as the largest invasion Europe had ever seen turned into a slow-motion disaster as temperatures dropped far faster than anyone expected. More than 400,000 soldiers attempted to march west through burned villages, empty roads, and deepening snow. Supplies ran out. Horses died first, then men followed. Fires were forbidden because stopping meant falling behind, and falling behind meant freezing. Entire units simply vanished from the marching columns. Witnesses later described soldiers who slowed, then stopped moving altogether. Some froze while standing guard. Others collapsed mid-step, still gripping their muskets. A few were found leaning against each other, as if trying to stay upright by force of will alone. There was no final battle. No enemy charge. No massacre. The cold killed more efficiently than any army Napoleon had ever faced. When survivors returned along the same roads weeks later, they found bodies preserved exactly as they had fallen. Formations were still recognizable. Equipment untouched. Faces locked in expressions of effort rather than fear. Officers who survived admitted something chilling. By the final days, discipline no longer mattered. Orders were ignored. Ranks dissolved. The only rule left was movement. Soldiers marched not towards safety, but because stopping for even a moment meant never moving again. Napoleon lost over 80% of his army without a decisive battle. History remembers the retreat as a failure of strategy. But for the men who froze standing up, it was something worse. It was the moment an army learned that survival itself could become the enemy. Subscribe for more history stories that sound fake, but actually happened.